Welcome to the Halloween update. How are you guys doing? First off, I want to address the allegations right off the bat. No, I have not gone bald. I just like wearing the hat, and I'm going to put it back on now. It makes me look professional. This is the big Halloween update where I kind of tell you what we're up to and what we're not up to. So, first of all, let's start by talking about who is we. Since the 48, I've had the opportunity to connect with and work with a lot of really, really fantastic filmmakers. And some of us have kind of teamed up to make a cool little production studio. Um, this production studio, which I announced a bit ago, you can look back through Facebook and find where I've talked about it, is meant to be kind of a hybrid between the professional side of film, where we do talking head videos, we do corporate videos, things like that, and the more Hollywood side of things. There haven't been a lot of updates, and I've had some people saying, Ben, are you still doing this? Ben, is this still a thing? Have you abandoned this like every other project you've ever done? No, we have not abandoned anything. And in fact, the creative work that you will see towards the end of this video, so stay tuned for that, is the trailer for our current big upcoming production. I was really hoping to have more out for you by Halloween, but we ended up with a time crunch and we got done what we could do. So right now, I'm going to have to unfortunately leave you with just a teaser trailer and not the full thing. But the full thing is on the way. So, in light of all that said, this production, and you'll see the name of it on the title card at the end, is going to be my main focus for the coming year. We'll have smaller side projects that I'm doing alongside of this production, but for the most part, my energy is going to be focused on finishing this anthology. It will be a spooky anthology, something in the vein of my take almost on a Twilight Zone sort of feel to it. A lot of creativity has gone into this. I have written some of the scripts. My co-workers, Amber Ann and Colby Robinson. I almost lost his last name. I'm sorry, Colby. I'm doing my best here, man. Colby Robinson have written scripts for this. We're working together to kind of make this thing the best production that we can make. I really want this to be an example of the work we can do and the quality that I rant about all the time on Facebook about how poor quality everything is. I want to show you kind of what quality looks like to me. Keep in mind, I'm at the starting point here. I'm not trying to put myself above anybody else. A lot of people have kind of said, if you want to critique someone else, well, why don't you show us something? So this is kind of me showing you something. And you'll see this all at the end of the video. I hope you like what we make. I always make these videos for you guys. All of this is to entertain you, the audience. And if you're not being entertained, if you're not enjoying it, I don't want to keep working on it. But if you're loving it, if you're having a great time, I'll make it forever. This is about creating something beautiful and unique and something that can last, that can have a big impression. I want to touch real quick on the YouTube situation. I've been doing some educational content on YouTube. I think you've seen one or two of my videos probably at this point if you've been following along, and they're doing okay with views. Not a lot, but for a starter YouTube channel, they're doing really well. And I hate it. I really just can't get in the zone with it. The content is so static and manufactured. It reminds me of the corporate videos that I do for work. And when I'm at work, I'm at work. I'm kind of sunk into the technical details, the machinery of it, but it's not creative and it's not engaging to me. If I'm going to be at home, if I'm going to be making something, I want it to be something that I can enjoy. So with that said, I'm going to be doing more of the YouTube content, more of the educational stuff, but more like I'm talking to you now. Less edited, more just me having things to say and hopefully entertaining you in the process. I'll try to be more upbeat with it. That's something people were saying is the tutorials were so bland and so boring and so just, it sounded like a college professor teaching them something. And if they wanted a college professor, they'd go back to college. So I don't want that. I don't want to bore you. That's the worst possible scenario. So expect a lot more longer, less edited videos, more videos where I just kind of talk and explain things and go over things. I'm debating doing more like movie reviews. I know I've been talking about doing like a movie critique show, but it just never really seemed to be the right time to do that. Maybe I'll get more into it, especially now that we have more local productions. Recently, we had a news article come out about like the top 10 films made right here in Rochester and Buffalo. And looking through it, boy, I have some things to say about some of them. This is just terrible representation. for the city in general. I'm really hoping the next generation of filmmakers can do something to kind of take it the next step. We've stagnated as a city. We've stagnated as a region. There's a reason big productions don't come here anymore. There's a lot of talent here, a lot of phenomenal talent, but boy, you're just not getting showcased. Like this is disastrous stuff. So hopefully we can kind of take it to the next step. I want to encourage you, don't just sit there and clap for what we make. Let this be an inspiration to you. Get together with some of your buddies. Make a little studio, even if it's just the name, just calling yourself a production company, and start making stuff. Start making content. Don't worry about the costs or anything like that. Work within what you can do. Find places. Most of the anthology that I'm working on right now, I kind of just went around town and tried to let the town itself inspire me into making different things. So what you'll be seeing is very much Stephen King vibes, very much small spooky town, because I live in a small spooky town and it's great. It's fantastic. I love it. So creating these new legend sets, let the world inspire you. Let the world help you make what you want to make. Don't put yourself trying to make the next Transformers. CGI is expensive, computers expensive, fancy cameras expensive. Take what you've got, take what you have access to, and make something amazing. Now I want to take a pause here. I'm going to plug our studio one more time. Something that we do offer is equipment usage and equipment rentals for a fraction of a cost of what other people are asking. One of the biggest slowdowns that I had early on in filmmaking was the sheer amount of money it took to get people to even do the most basic amount of work for what I was trying to do. We're not talking about somebody that asked for $10 for gas. We're talking about people that were trying to charge me $200 to use their cinema camera for a day when I'm on this little college budget production doing this silly zombie film that will never see the light of day. I'm not going to be putting $200 a day into that. So in that, we have phenomenal equipment. I was hoping to have it here. It's packed away somewhere over there. We have the Terra camera, which is a cinema quality camera that rivals like the ARRI series, and I can put the footage side by side. I know. As soon as I said that, I was like, some tech heads are going to be watching this, and they're going to be like, well, that's nowhere near. Up to 4K, it can match the ARRI. Dual native ISO. I won't bore you with the technical details. It's a fantastic camera, and I want it to be used more. So if you're in the community, if you're trying to make your own film, we have dirt cheap rentals. It's not free, but it is dirt cheap. Certainly not hundreds of dollars a day. Let us help you make your film. We have sound equipment. We have production equipment. We have people that'll come out and do the crew for you. And all of this I want to offer on an extremely, extremely cheap budget. Something that I could have afforded back when I was a broke nobody just trying to make these films for fun. The quality alone will take you to the next level. We also are offering production coaching, how to get this onto streaming services, how to get this places where your film is actually being seen. A lot of the times, filmmakers will go in with this idea that whatever you make, you can just throw up on these streaming services. And the truth is they're not going to take everything. But if you make what they're looking for, and the spectrum is very wide, if you make what they're looking for, they will take your film. You can get it up there super easily, and nobody seems to know the process. Like, it took me years of digging to figure this out, and when I figured it out, I'm like, it's literally just a 1-2 step. Like, that's insane. As easy as submitting your film to a film festival. So if you've submitted a film to the film festival, getting your film on streaming is literally that simple. Easy as that. So please don't be afraid to reach out to us. Again, right now it's 3 or 4 of us plus a bunch of cast that work with us. Whatever we do with this production company going forward, it's for you. So reach out to us. Give us a check-in. I've talked long enough about that. I said it would be quick, and I wasn't quick. I'm so sorry. This is more the long form. So if you like listening to me ramble, keep coming back, I guess, because I'll keep trying to do these updates. Someone told me this is almost like a vlog style, and honestly, I kind of dig it. It's letting me just flow naturally and let the energy out. So in terms of other productions, we've got some crazy things coming, nothing that I really want to announce too much about. I'm working on a graphic novel, which is just kind of crazy. It's not something I ever saw myself doing, but it is something that I'm working on now. And that graphic novel will also eventually be made into an episodical for YouTube. So as Halloween rolls around and all of you are unveiling your incredible, spooky, scary Halloween monster movies, I'm super excited to see all of them. And I hope you're excited to see what we've made as well. Again, I was really hoping to have our spooky scary series ready for you guys. It wasn't. That's okay. We'll get it next time. I'm intending to keep releasing these throughout the year, and as we get around to next Halloween, hopefully we'll have another much more exciting update for you. So these aren't just update videos. I want this to be more recurring thing. I want you guys to have more access to the resources that I have. These things help me grow to where I am now. I want to help you guys grow the same way. Our production company is amazing. We're focusing a lot on students right now just because we were able to get some really cool nonprofit grant money for helping students out. So, but even if you're not a student, if you're not currently enrolled in college, still reach out to us. We can make things happen. So give us a try. Happy Halloween, and thank you so much for listening. You know where to find my YouTube channel. I'll post it down below. Facebook really likes hiding posts that send people off of Facebook. So if you're watching this on Facebook, just remember that the link is always in the comments because we can't post it right in the video or nobody sees my video, which is terrific. So thanks for that, Facebook. This video is probably also compressed if it's on Facebook. Boy, Facebook is just not creator friendly, but who am I to complain? I use it all the time. So without further ado, we're going to drop right into the trailer for our fantastic upcoming anthology. I want to thank everybody so much that's come out and worked on this, especially Cracker Box Palace Animal Rescue. They are a no-kill animal shelter. They have 265 acres of property, and the owner was very kind and allowed us to film a lot of what we're doing there. They even loaned us a truck for parts of the shots that required an old beat-up truck. If you are a fan of animals, if you're someone who loves the concept of a shelter that just gives end-of-life animals the best possible quality of life they can have, consider donating to Cracker Box Palace. They're right up in Ontario, New York, up by Sodus Bay. I know the owners there personally. They're phenomenal people. I can't recommend them enough. So again, thank you so much. And here we are, right into the trailer. Happy Halloween, guys. Catch you guys soon.